Those who had been with Jesus. An excerpt from The City of God by Augustine of Hippo. They were men uninstructed in any branch of a liberal education, without any of the refinement of heathen learning, unskilled in grammar, not armed with dialectic, not adorned with rhetoric, but plain fishermen, and very few in number. These were the men whom Christ sent with the nets of faith to the sea of this world, and thus took out of every race so many fishes, and even the philosophers themselves, wonderful as they are rare. Let us add, if you please, or because you ought to be pleased, this third incredible thing to the former two. And now we have 3 incredibles, all of which have yet come to pass. It is incredible that Jesus Christ should have risen in the flesh and ascended with flesh into heaven. It is incredible that the world should have believed so incredible a thing. It is incredible that a very few men of mean birth and the lowest rank and no education should have been able so effectually to persuade the world and even its learned men of so incredible a thing. The eloquence, indeed, which lent persuasion to their message, consisted of wonderful works, not words. For they who had not seen Christ risen in the flesh, nor ascending into heaven with his risen body, believed those who related how they had seen these things, and who testified not only with words, but wonderful signs. For men whom they knew to be acquainted with only one, or at most 2 languages, they marveled to hear speaking in the tongues of all nations. They saw a man, lame from his mother's womb, after 40 years stand up sound at their word in the name of Christ, that handkerchiefs taken from their bodies had virtue to heal the sick, that countless persons sick of various diseases were laid in a row in the road where they were to pass, that their shadow might fall on them as they walked, and that they forthwith received health. That many other stupendous miracles were wrought by them in the name of Christ. And finally, that they even raised the dead.